Welcome to the weekly news on Naijawide TV. I am James Odediran. We begin this week's news with a disturbing report that at least 4 persons were found dead in a bloody clash between factions of the National Union of Road Transport Workers (NURTW) that disrupted commercial activities in Idumota, Lagos Island. Several persons, among them traders, were also injured in the process. The fight erupted between Kule Poli and Mustapha Shego's supporters over an argument on which group should collect tolls from commercial bus drivers and motorcyclists at Enyoyo unit in Idumota. The factions as gathered had been at loggerhead for long over control of some of the units in Idumota. Some of them who spoke with newsmen explained that Kule Poli's faction was in charge of toll collection from commercial bus drivers at Enyoyo and other units, while Shego's group coordinated the Idumota main market as well as units around Kata Bridge. Police in Kano on Monday arraigned suspected killer of a 5-year-old kid, Anifa Abubakar. The 5-year-old was abducted by her teacher, poisoned to death, decapitated her body, and buried her in the school compound. SP Kiyawa disclosed that suspects would be charged for criminal conspiracy, kidnapping, concealing, keeping in confinement a kidnapped person, and culpable homicide. In a related development, angry youths have stormed and set ablaze Noble Kids Academy situated at Nawa, Dakata, Kano State, where late Anifa Abubakar, a 5-year-old, was kidnapped, killed, and buried by her proprietor Abdul Malik Tanko. It was gathered that the youth mobilized themselves and launched an attack on the building in the wee hours of Monday. Recall that the youths had some days ago, after the ugly incident, attempted to burn down the school but were prevented by security agents deployed to forestall the breakdown of law and order in the area. Efforts to get to the spokesman of the Kano State Police Command, SP Abdullahi Haruna, to react to the development proved abortive, as he sent an SMS to our correspondent that he was in a meeting. Transparency International has released the 2021 Corruption Perception Index globally, placing Nigeria 154 out of 180 countries studied methodologically. The result, as released by the Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center (CISLAC) representative in Nigeria on Tuesday in Abuja, revealed that Nigeria scored 24 out of 100 points in the 2021 CPI, falling back 1 point compared to the 2020 CPI. Executive Director CISLAC Hawa Musa Rafsanjani explained that corruption in Nigeria has greatly contributed to the nation's underdevelopment. He said despite successive governments claiming to fight corruption, job opportunities, driving license acquisition, passport applications, among others, were still fraught with corrupt tendencies, especially as officers in charge of these basic services expect some form of kickbacks while rendering such duties. Transparency International also claimed that corruption was responsible for rising insecurity, high unemployment rate, and systemic failure in healthcare delivery and leadership dysfunctions. The Independent National Electoral Commission says fresh registration in the third quarter of the ongoing continuous voter registration nationwide has hit 5,173,335. INEC, in its weekly update on CVR for Quarter 3, Week 3 in Abuja on Monday, also disclosed that 2,665,421 registrants had completed online and physical registrations. This, according to the updated statistics, comprised 1,344,813 males and 1,320,608 females. The statistics indicated that 24,723 of the figure were persons living with disabilities and 1,854,371 were youth between the ages of 18 and 34. It also noted that of the 2,665,421 persons that had completed their registration, 1,092,742 did it online, while 1,572,679 did physical registrations. The Minister of State for Health, Dr. Olorunniyi Bemamura, has denied media reports claiming the federal government has concluded plans to conduct free deoxyribonucleic acid tests, popularly known as free DNA tests, for Nigerians in all general hospitals. On Tuesday, January 25, rumor was rife on Twitter that the health minister had said government hospitals and clinics would conduct free DNA tests. The tweets had generated several reactions, while certain individuals expressed joy at the opportunity of exposing paternity fraud. Other citizens wondered if the government would be able to finance the free tests. However, the minister, while speaking with newsmen, denied the reports. In entertainment gist, after the release of Nigerian skate maker Joshua Sunday, popularly known as The General, from the Nigerian Drug Enforcement Agency's custody, the Instagram comedian has informed his fans that he was not a drug trafficker.
And I just want to let the general public know that I'm fine. And for those of you that have been trying to reach out to me, showing your concern, I really appreciate it a lot. I just want to debunk the fact there's this news speculating about the general being a drug trafficker. And no be drug trafficker. If I be drug trafficker, I think say they go allow me go like that.
In a short Instagram video on his page, he told his fans that he was alive, well, and prepared to go back to making skits after a short 2-week absence. He joked that the 2-week break seemed like a full year. On the foreign scene, the US East Coast is being battered by the first major blizzard to hit the region in 4 years. Some areas are being clobbered by heavy snow and hurricane-force winds, and 5 states declared emergency ahead of the storm's arrival. Experts warn of historic snowfall in some places, and flood warnings have been issued near the coast. More than 116,000 households across Massachusetts were suffering power outages by Saturday evening. Forecasters say there is a chance the storm, known as a nor'easter, will blanket the Boston area with up to 2 feet of snow, and up to 1 foot of snow has already fallen in parts of New York. The current record of 27.6 inches within 24 hours was set in 2003. And in sports, Barcelona have signed winger Adama Traore on loan from Wolverhampton Wanderers for the rest of the season. The Spanish club will pay the 26-year-old's wages and have an opportunity to buy him in the summer. Traore has 18 months left on his Wolves contract, and no agreement have been reached on extending his deal. Traore began his career at Barcelona before leaving the Camp Nou for Aston Villa in 2015. He then spent 2 years at Middlesbrough before joining Wolverhampton for a then club record £18 million in 2018. The winger has made 154 appearances for the Black Country club, scoring 11 goals. BBC Sport understands Tottenham had a £15 million deal for Traore rejected, although sources at the London club deny making an offer. And that was the news. For more updates, please log on to our website at www.ninjawide.com and follow us on all our social media platforms at NinjaWide. Thanks for listening. I am James Odediro.
Music, the art of arranging sounds through the times of elements of melody, harmony, and mistake that give you the best happiness that you never imagined. Log on to NinjaWide.com. The wide range of music.